La 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 la. La 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 la. Yay!
This would be such an hilarious video. We should send it to Norway.
Now, for our latest Eurovision's Greatest Hits jury review, we're going back to Eurovision 1985, which was won by the Norwegian duo Bobbysocks, consisting of Elisabeth Andersen and Han Krogh. Their song Det Swinge impressed the juries. Does it still impress us 30 years later?
Well, the first time I heard this song was around 2 or 3 years ago, so it's not 30 years for me to start with. And I've been following Eurovision since 2001, so there are a lot of songs that I know before 2000. So I don't know about the other songs in 1985. But I have to say that the song itself, I really like it. You can hear that it's from 30 years ago, but it's really fun. I like the way they're dancing on the stage. It's really simple, but it's really effective. And the clothes, the hair, it looks so old-fashioned, but I really, really like it. It's like going back to the 80s again, and yeah, I do like it.
Yeah, the golden 80s, I mean, they were really, really, really great at that year, and they knew how they have to move, how they look, how they have to look, and you know, Elisabeth Andreasen, the one part of Bobbysocks, she's a Eurovision legend. She was there with Evie Hit, and she is an amazing singer. So I think Norway knew that they're gonna win with that song, although it was a bit surprising for me that Italy didn't win that year. But anyways, they were great. They had their performance, and it's still an oldie, and that's a good sign.
But it's just so cheesy and tacky, and they've their big kind of their perms and their sparkly purple jackets. It's nearly like two mums going to a fancy dress party or something. But like they're so happy and they run onto stage and then they've their hand movements but like it's so cheesy, but it's such a happy, fun song that you can't really be too harsh on it.
No, you can be, and especially seeing them after the national final when they appeared in the same clothes and. So they were so happy to be on stage, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy for them that they won, even though it's 30 years ago, but they still own the song, they still won it, and they still look like winners, so that's a big plus for me.
Yeah, I don't think that we can judge them for their clothing and for their look, because it was the 80s, and the 80s were weird, so, and we can't judge that, because we are too young for that, but basically, they were great for their year, and I think they really deserved the victory. So.
Okay then. So scores out of 10 with a justification why.
Let's say 7. I really like it, but I prefer the songs from the past few years, a little more modern, and I don't know. It's right. Yeah, a 7 seems right.
Well, I say 8 out of 10, because we have to face it that it was 85, and that was the cheesy years, and they were the old-fashioned years. So I still think it's a great song. I think 2 points less because there was a better song in the competition for me, and but yeah, it's an oldie. I love it. It's all set by that.
And I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's too cheesy to give it anything more. But it's loads of fun, so 7 out of 10 for me.
Was that Irish?
Yes.
It was Patrick. I didn't do it.
High five, Denise.